is street vendor Melody. Like you, I thought I saw her in an art exhibition once. All black and white grayscale shots that hid the hunger in her eyes behind the camera's reflection, and I thought she must be beautiful. As though that were all there ever was, a pretty smile, not a hungry mouth, a small waist, never an empty belly, belle of the ball, but even Sade must not have met this queen because she too is worthy of her own lullaby, own bittersweet #1 hit, except there's no room here for sorrow. We just go on same as before because someone, and no, we can't quite remember who, but someone promised us salvation is near. And we've been told that God gave us these ears so we could hear that salvation is near. She never says this out loud, never says, this load is not mine to carry, this load is too heavy to carry. Instead, she gets up, wakes the dawn, bathes reflection of self, dark-eyed light of her mother's life, cradles young one on back and walks out back straight to her little corner of, you see, she's raising her young one sweet at a time, living from hand to mouth, where Pebe, Rupi, Naira, Kwacha literally means life. She's been married to poverty for what feels like forever, and it's been so long since anything felt right, pure, clean, easy, that she can't even remember, ever. Innocence lost 2 babies ago, like it can be found, reclaimed within the ice, barely keeping cool her chosen produce for the day, and not ever in her children's eyes. It's seeped into her skin, brown, murky reality has. It's in the way she no longer desires what's not hers. She no longer says that this load is not mine to carry, this load is too heavy to carry. Street vendor sings sweet, sweet melody, while life periodically bends her through its own bittersweet, broken melody. In her world, your reality is a joke, and love a yoke that chokes till she forgets to love, so she barters with her God daily. Yet there are no diamonds on her wish list, no oil on her wish list. You see, some choices are easier to make than others, like bread and milk bread for milk bread, or milk that comes with no fist, because on her street, the women still gather and meet to count calories, to feed their young ones empty bellies with sun-baked promises fulfilled on back streets and hidden alleys. And not for fame or fortune, these women have never met either, not for glory neither. These women simply sell what they have, and when there's nothing left, they sell who and what they are. So tonight there'll be no sky blue, galaxy, SABC, NNTS, MOBTV endorsement of this beat. Only this poetry from Africa's streets. There are no timekeepers here, no I am home, dear. Just life, one heartbeat at a time. Shh. If you listen carefully, you just might hear that nightingale speak, might dare to see the streets weep, sweep this vendor's melody as life continues to bend her through its own bittersweet, broken melody.
Tell you something about Igbo people. We prefer dancing to talking, singing to talking, killing to talking. We have been like this for as long as I can remember. So when we beat the ogene, it means we are not beating our wives. And when we dance our feet into the earth, the dust that rises is a life spared. This is why we have always loved songs, always loved to avoid difficult conversations. But Ojukwu could not sing. He was tone deaf. Kaduna Nzogu could not drum. He was all stiff-wrist and hasty heart. And this is why Okibo is a unicorn. Because his palms could love a drum, and his lungs could hold a note. So when the gods gave us Aburi as a refrain in a song that called for blood, imagine Osadebe taking Ojukwu's place at the table, singing. Aye mama, but Ojukwu took earplugs to Aburi. A poet once called a cry break for tea. I have seen the video on YouTube. Glasses clinking in shaking hands. They drank blood before it was shed. And then comes 1966. The first Igbo soldier's head rolls into dust, into blood. A mother keeps her daughter's head in the calabash she used to serve palm wine before the war. Do we talk about these things enough? This is a theory. The things you do not speak about are signposts to where you are headed. When you wallpaper over the cracks in the wall, you erase bad history, you reap dust. So let's talk about it. The cutlass in my grandfather's hand is named after war. This is how we try to understand it. We give it a name in our own language. Something even a child's tongue can bend, can chew, can spit out or hold. We tell our children, the ones who will listen, that we went at it with everything we had, but the truth is, my grandfather climbed palm trees to avoid conscription. My father learned to hunt lizards. My grandmother told stories of babies falling from their mothers' backs in Nsukka, Aba, Owerri, Uli. Imagine my grandfather's heart racing atop a palm tree. Biafran soldiers asked my father, "Where your papa?" My father's heart is racing too. Sometimes we inherit fear. Tonight, there are birds whistling up in that palm tree my grandfather once climbed. Whistling, whistling with joy. Tonight, a mother wraps the broken body of her child in the same Ankara his water broke. She finally understands what it means to live the way we came. She pulls a scream across the face of the moon, full and licking milk, while the priest sprinkles words like dust, yet we are told this was just. Tonight, our sleep is punctured by the ding of aircraft and we run barefoot for the bunkers we have built inside our lungs. Tonight, we make love to the rhythm of hearts that know there might be no morning but have made their peace with the night. Tonight, a young boy cradles a wooden gun like a rosary and sleeps through the fear. The moon marvels at his peace, fierce and unyielding. Tonight, every sound is a gunshot and we have run out of land, out of bush, out of forest to hide. So we carve the names of our loved ones into the bark of trees, stuff our mouths with grass, play dead, play lost, play gone. Is this your one nation bound in unity? The marketplaces you have bombed. A mother gathers her child in her arms, tries to stuff him back in her womb, whole as the day he was born, but his intestines keep spilling over the sand. Do you know child soldiers wet their trenches with pain and fear the first time they are shot at? Do you know they sometimes pretend mortars are tripods and shelling is merely taking pictures of people you cannot see, only louder? Is this your one nation bound in unity? Do you know unity is not something you can buy with blood? Do you know there were victors and they were vanquished? Somebody won this war. I know memory hurts, but it can be an anchor. And the only way through this fragile minefield we call a country is truthful conversation. So we can be put back together by song, by poem, by story, by love, by love, by love. Thank you.
Now, let's talk business. Why do you hustle? The dream is to be tackled, so we do not stay idle. We pray, we grind too. We even lie too. We are like, we can't work now. We see this shoe, it is original, the idea, it is Prada. Check the heel, it is not break. It is not fake. And then there's the risks we take, the things we say, the small businesses and horrible mistakes we make when we call the shots. We knock on love's doors, we trust our hearts like some kind of God we rely on. We take the bull by the horn, we become daring like Daniel in the game of lions. We brainstorm, scouting for ideas, cracking our heads, trying to forge a way ahead. So the business will grow, but hope we know that growth is a family affair. Because even the seed cannot sprout from the ground on our own. The seed needs water to support her like a brother. She needs sunlight to warm her like a sister and for a friend. The seed needs air to always be there. Because at the end, growth is a family affair. So here's the idea. Let's not think competition. Let's think cartel. You the workforce. Let's connect. Hi, I'm Lovett. I'm a poet. What about you? You're right. Make shoes. That's good. You're into import and export. You host workshops in fair talks. Do 9 to 5 the desk job. You have ideas for seeking investors. Fine, let's talk. Meet, let's go. Come up your high house and let's walk. No best. But in approaching the financial phenomenon, let's not be solo. No one knows best. For once, let's take the global workforce and be the workforce. Making money is the focus, of course. But we don't read books. Beyond pulling profit and repairing loss, there's a God's creation is not some holy grail, and immigration is not the only way. Where our workforce is not tottering beneath the weight of brain drain until then the main aim transcends payday. With smart hands working together in solidarity, our businesses can grow more rapidly. Let me try to explain this more practically. Imagine we all in this hall have one interest, and that interest is to grow better businesses. Imagine we all working as an industry. Now this role possess the best skill set, and this role have access to the needed intel, and this role has the marketing skill. Imagine we all playing our part in the team, and effective industry is guaranteed. But is it too hard to say that in your business have not the part to play? Well, here's my card. You can call me, let's hang out this Saturday, not to pass the time, but to strategize about what's the point. Call me.
Like most Nigerian brothers, my mom wanted me a very good doctor. She said I can't solve my veins. She wanted me to cure poverty from our bloodline. But poverty was a seed stemming from our thoughts, grafted into our family tree, held us, rooted to the ground and told us to our places we die here. But I've been learning from Eagles to not weave aspirations like nests on family trees, but hang them high on mountains. I've been paying attention in mathematics classes, and I've seen young minds like me solving from the angle of the question, and when they are not finding answers, they start calculating suicide. So this, like a formula, is for the league of the young, wild and free, those who will burn the midnight candle, read through pages inked with sweat to find the meaning of life. See, nothing is written in the stars, so do not be generous to the skies, do not give up. There are days when the demons in your head will play your eardrums to your spirit is breaking to the temple of their brains. There are days when people and Anthony Joshua, the heavyweights, will find it difficult to lift his own spirit. See, life, no matter where you come from, will always treat you like a Johnny Johnston. But here is the deal, Johnny. Make your vision clear. Make them think, plan, and shot it. And I know what the photographer mentioned, he said the best shots in life are taken unawares. He says, take life unawares by refusing to take the shot at the bottle of sniper, because the future looks up to you. Us, the league of the young, wild and free, those whose dreams have been through the lenses of silence and concluded what in failures in we are God's specimen, diagnosed with a kind of greatness beyond the invention of language and calculations of quantum physics. We are seeds growing in the belly of hope with this conscious ignorance that there are no laws of gravity meant to keep us in, so we will not give in to uproot in our own lives, because it's not in the genetics of the young, wild and free. We will free our minds from the shackles of a system that tells us, stand up for yourself or we'll dig us 6 feet. And even if there are no jobs to survive, we will employ ourselves in self-beliefs. Like chartered accountants will tell ourselves I can, and of course we can. The strength of the youth is 3 horsepower to the human race. So never again will we be put on the list to catch phrases like not too young to run. We will spread our wings and take off on the runway of our wildest imaginations. We will not make harmony out of the cacophony of voices in the street shouting, school has come. Because every now and then, our past will attempt to cast shadows in our future, making us buy into a kind of cheap belief that we are nothing but pencils in the hands of the Creator. So we stay blunt, forgetting our code of conduct, young, wild, and free. I mean, what or who got you to it?
The water is boiling. Won't you make some tea? My baby sister will ask, with lightning striking from her chest, carving anger, her throat filled with trumpets screaming, because the truth will always be a lie. If not a lie, then it will always be a knife cutting through her heart. Outside, the water has been eating flames for more than an hour now. Our fire is a phantom star about to close its eyes, but we have to keep the fire burning. The white man might miss the stars, but the flames will let them know that we've been waiting on God for years. And we've been waiting on God. My sister is 7, and I am 11. Our house has been standing on our young shoulders for years. The August wind bumped on the side of our home. Our shaking shack is now handicapped on frozen wheels, not moving. We cannot afford to move. So we wait and hope that those who can will find us here. I hope you find us here. And if you do, please do not ask us to dance for you. We lost our legs to the cold. Poverty ate away our feet so we don't follow the footsteps of our parents. You want to know why our food is always dirty? We plant our fingers on wet soil to go extra hands to put food on the table. We cannot offer you a glass of water, but you can take our sad faces for your thirst. We don't chew bones under this. There are pieces of our broken selves lying everywhere. You might choke on our blood or stumble on our ribcage, but don't tell them that we are dodging death every evening, that the candle watches us with caution. The dead bodies that have bent down with the squatter camp will beg us to wake. Wake up. Why won't you wake up? Wake up. It's because we are scared of drowning. There's a hurricane in the kitchen, cooking up a storm. I did not come to the stage by choice. I was swept by the tide while sleeping, and I've been sleeping for too long. I don't want to wake up because I'll have to watch myself die if I do. Tell my sister that I cannot change water to tea. Tell her that I've got snacks and applause when all I was asking was a loaf of bread. And all I am asking is a loaf of bread, a mother in your pocket, a father under your jacket, salt in your hands. What about that loaf of bread? Well, I don't need it anymore. My body has built a home out of hunger. It's standing by the side of the robot saying please. Because maybe these words, maybe these stories are worth nothing when we tell them ourselves. Thank you so much.
My neighbor's generator kills me every night with very brutal grunts that are not good for the mind. And there are some nights I really want to sleep in peace and I think of walking up to his little space and bang at his front door with the anger of a clenched fist. I would like to watch his face twitch with a little pain. But you see, I'm born again. And I like to be considered as a man of peace. So most times I back off into my little space. I shut my windows really tight. I go down on my knees and ask God for some grace, just so I could sleep well tonight. But you see, the noise from this generator reaches out to me with clawing fingers like an angry imp. And I'm up, it's 2 a.m. I ask God, how does this nigga sleep at night? You see, I pray that this generator catches a chronic flu. I often hope that it gets fed with some adulterated fell, you know, the slightly awoken type. Just so one of those nights I can sleep well. But this generator troubles my mind. It reminds me of cold government schemes. It reminds me of a very irresponsible uncle. My neighbor's generator kills me every night. But you see, when I get home to Abuja on Sunday, I'm going to walk up to his door. I'm going to count from 10 to 0. With the anger of 1,000 mob, I swear to God, I'm going to ram my fist through his door just so I can negotiate the truce. Then maybe I will sleep well one night. Thank you.
Before you met me, my life was a series of unfortunate events. This body was not mine, and how to get away with mother was my Google top search. I listed on 2 8 senses and was a walking dead, a sinner already pronounced the guilty. This is not that mental, this stranger thing was my life. But then was a mission impossible for the dead fish. And despite insistent whispers like, it's local, don't worry, you won't get far or food you move, because for you, I was the designated survivor. Too dead in my sins, the sky fell down, the father turned his back in anguish, and the world was still as in a quiet place. Then, like Ralph broke the internet, hell broke loose in a rampage. This was no prison break, this was a grand tour. You had the power cousin in Flash, we know Shazam, you beat Lucifer, kill that sick venom, you had always got this game of thrones. And this is how it ends. Be out of the den of thieves, being bought with a price, and not just CT shades, but in all shades green. No longer the girl in the spider web, but the new girl. No longer a grief or scared of an extinction, because when God friended me, I became incredible too. With no wrong history, I am living in this empire of light and love. Actually, you can say that a star is born. You are the greatest showman, the mayor. It's an understatement calling the king of boys. You are the king of kings. Too much of a father, we don't call you the chief daddy. Too much of a lord, you are the overlord. You are everywhere. Up north, down south, east to west. Your love is so holy, you can call it the dog or the great trap. So see, you don't call it Bohemians. You are love and you are holy. And this world, my world is yours. This is us. No downsizing. There is never darkness, but you see now, orange is a new black. And you see, our don't get carnival, such as say, the wedding party in our destination, heaven. Before we were born, the love found us. After death, it remains. No decay, no wrap-ups. This love remains, this love stays, this love is eternal.
But it's small like nothing, I dream big like pods. I know they fear hustle. In fact, I get to. This to be sound person now, but the matter concern you. How far your dream? Hope you dey pursue am. JJ now from club them take the enter dance. I believe your light. You guys believe am too. You know get how night take dark, you know fit cover moon. I dey see your sweat, and I get one belief. Say the hustle go pay, people go see receipt. Whether you dey your office or they run am for streets, no shaking at your side, your heritage legit. Them say you not fit, tell them make them chill. Boga no fit tell them about how banga soup they be. Hustle to the future green. Hustle to the future green. You did the Niger blood. Warriors fit give anything, but warriors know they give up.
I wear this regalia like an uncomfortable captain and not proud of. I wear a mask to fit in this crowd of scrutinizing cynics to whom I hold the creative thoughts of weakness, the soft, and vulnerable. And if you be broken, I carry an identity that might as well have born into my forehead, because no matter how well I try to hide it, I still find a way to show up today. I've been forced to wear this jaded expression, to hide the simple fact that I'm suffering from misdirection. I've been forced to keep the real me hidden that I walk in his head. I didn't even know the kitchen tap was thinking. I'm female, and supposedly the weaker version of a male. As far back as history can walk us, a perception of the squeeze to fit the size of a pond, the size of a mushroom at the foot of a tree, something that never quite grows. We are relegated to the kitchen and the other room, the fire flying off the way in the jar, holding us back is like dimming the lights, down the flames of a raging furnace. But like how, when the fire is bigger, the water that quenches is the water that ignites. We are the fire that brought the whole building to the ground. Yes, we took it too far. We didn't listen anymore because you talked us down too often. Told us the bedroom was the only room we were allowed to host. But guess what? We hold on to feelings now. We tell you how we want to be treated. Not like a sex tool, not like a maid, not like a trophy. Let the word female not stand for any of this. I do not believe my family's trophy, so give me a name that does not follow sweet or anything sexual. Give me an identity. I do not have to be confused. We need something that actually defines me, because you pushed us to the brink of the waterfall. We felt like not lost in a sea of descriptions that don't quite describe us. We are known with that of masculinity and rebranded as feminism. We want to give the others now things that were back at us, things that made us stutter and fluster. We scour that now. We don't blink. We send those darts in the eye and knock them down before the people's eyes.
We laid Uche to rest with the bullets they buried in him. It went too deep, we couldn't tiptoe into his soul and beg for its release. So I've lost too many brothers to happy trigger fellows. A boy on dread is a moving
target. A boy on tattoo is oblivious that carries a map that leads to his grave. See, I've cried for stray boys hit by stray bullets. We've buried too many incomplete children to know things are going out of hand. We're getting handpicked, handcuffed by men who supposed to uphold the law. But the only thing they are upholding is my shirt, because I refuse to uphold their hand. Can't you see the money used to grease the palm of a policeman is a ransom for your life? But you don't care. Another man down, another picture for the gram, another hashtag, all within the comfort of your home. While a bullet find comfort within the ribcage of a young boy. We're losing stars out here. They're shooting stars out here. Gunshots sound like music. Young blood going down 10-10 like this is some child's play. Our country is a house on fire, and those within the corridors of power are chilling outside the building. This story has no foundation. This story is a makeup of different layers and layers of deceit, and those in the seats of power keep concealing the pain. These men in uniform keep treating us like their girlfriends. They keep taking a shot at us. So please tell me, how do you console a mother whose school fees paid for her son's university degree only got him a job within the confines of a coffin? How do you console a mother whose school fees paid for her son's university degree only got him a job within the confines of a coffin? This poem is as short as those lives cut short by the police. They look good from afar, but they're far from good. So no goodbye, no good songs, no good poem, no good words for the good boys that die young. Because a wise man once said,